Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy. Today we're in my kitchen and we are about to preserve some of the millions of peppers that we harvested in the last video. So if you guys did not watch the last video, I did a final harvest of my garden and I pretty much emptied it out and got everything out, and majority of the things that was in the garden or that was left in the garden was peppers, bitter ball, eggplant, and tomatoes. And we emptied out the garden on that last video. It was a massive harvest. So if you have not seen that video, I advise that after this live you might want to check it out because it was a lot of peppers. So with that being said, I have a ton of work to do. I am going to be taking out the seeds out of a lot of the habaneros because I'm harvesting the seeds for you guys that want the seeds to grow next year. Like these are the habaneros. And then I also have some Scotch bonnet in here. So so in this bowl here are the habaneros and the Scotch bonnet. We're gonna be taking the seeds out of these, and then we're going to be um, um, what is it called? Using a food processor to chop it up and put it in some Ziploc bag for the freezer because we are going to be using these peppers to make our Liberian pepper sauce. And then over here, I already washed these ones. So these are Scotch bonnet, habaneros, and lemon drop. So we are going to be using these to in a food processor now. So we're gonna do that first, and then we'll take the seeds out next. So let's process these, and then we'll take the seeds out of those next, and then we'll process those. But that's pretty much what we're here doing tonight. And then if you guys have any questions, go ahead. We're gonna have some garden chat. We're gonna be drinking some wine. I know there's no wine in here because it is Miss Yancy week. My birthday is in 5 days, I think. My birthday is on Thanksgiving Day. So we're celebrating all week, that the good Lord has blessed me with another year. So we'll be doing that. We'll be popping some wine. And I am feeling a little better for some of you that knew that I wasn't feeling great yesterday. So I am feeling a little better today. I'm not fully there, but I am feeling a little better. So we're going to have some wine, okay? Because we're going to start my birthday week. Okay. But all right, y'all. So let me get all of my things together and then we'll get started. So if you're watching right now, please go ahead and like the video. Let us know where you're watching from in the comments. And let me know what you're doing tonight. And pull out your wine because we're celebrating Miss Yancy all week long, starting today. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get my stuff. Let me go ahead and get all the things that I need. Hey, Maureen. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for liking the video, guys. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and what's going on? Uh-huh. What are you talking about? My class? That's the food processor. Okay. Alrighty. 1 second, y'all. I'm just trying to get my chat and whatnot together. Trying to get everything together so I can be able to see y'all comments as well as we proceed. Okay. Hey everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. Oh. Hey Donzel. Hey, 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 Bessie. And the children did a great job harvesting the peppers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're great helpers. They are great helpers, that's for sure. All right, I'm about to get my, I'm about to get the wine. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me turn the camera so you guys can see everything that we are doing. Make sure you guys can see all of the things. Thank you guys for liking the stream. All right. So we about to get started, y'all. How are you guys doing tonight? Happy Saturday. Have you guys been grocery shopping for Thanksgiving? I'm scared to go to the grocery store because I know it's going to be like really chaotic. But honestly, I don't know if it's going to be really chaotic because, you know, this year was really tough on a lot of people. So I'm not sure if, you know, a lot of people's going to be having like a super grand Thanksgiving. But we're just grateful to see another year, truthfully. So, but I've been scared to like go to the grocery stores and see what they got going on over there. All right. Let's get some wine, okay? Let's get some wine because we are celebrating Miss Yancy all week. I haven't had a glass of wine in like a long time. So I said, why not do it with y'all? Why not do it with y'all while I'm on live today? And we're having some Decadence by Ménage à Trois. Some red wine. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. If you got your wine, join me because we're celebrating it. It's my birthday week. When I was younger, I used to love birthdays. When I mean younger, meaning when I was in college. When I was in college, I used to love celebrating my birthday. And I was a broke college student, so I don't even understand how I used to celebrate my birthday like that. With all the things me and my friends used to do. Like all the activities we used to get into. I don't know how we used to do it, man. But we was doing it. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? What's the matter, Mom? What's wrong? Oh, sorry, okay? You done?
I'm not in touch with my food or like
Okay, that's fine. You guys can go.
half.
Sit down. Look. Sorry. Sorry, drink some water and carry out that way in your good upstairs yet. Alright. Grab your glass. Get some wine. Because this is about to be a long night for me. It's not going to be a long night for you guys. But it will be a long night for me because I have a lot of work to do. I have a ton of I have a ton of peppers that I have to get through. So anyway, cheers to everybody, but especially me that was born in November. Happy birthday. It's Sag season. I think Sag season started today. So if you're a Sag, a special shout out to you. So yeah, we're just jumping off Sag season, you know, the right way. To be honest with y'all, I don't know anything about zodiac signs. I only know mine. So yeah, I have no clue. But it's Sag season, y'all. Starting off Sag season the right way. So to all the wonderful Sagittarius, we're the best. Happy birthday. Okay. Cheers. All right. So now we can get started. Mmm. Smells good. All right, y'all. Let me stop playing around. We got work to do. I need to get a stool because I need to sit down. I need to sit down. I can't believe all these peppers that we are about to get started with. I'm actually going to put them in the Ziploc bag. How are you guys doing? Say hi back in the chat. Say hi back in the chat. Let me know how you guys are doing. Okay, happy Saturday. Happy Sag season. What's happening? Are you guys grocery shopping? But all right, y'all, look. I already washed it and stuff. So I have some lemon drop. These are lemon drop peppers. This is the final form. So if you guys get the seeds, when they start to grow, they start off green, and you can eat them while they're green. But this is the final form, and this pepper is extremely spicy. So just letting y'all know, it's a very spicy pepper. I think, to be honest with you, I think the lemon drop is spicier than the Scotch bonnet. And this is the Scotch bonnet final color. It starts off green, and I had to harvest them, you know, obviously because it's getting cold. So I harvested them, but I typically like for it to get to this color. I think it gets hotter the more ripe it gets. When I say ripe, I mean, you know, when it starts to change color to like this yellow mustard color here, but it started off green. Just like, oh, I just found one. So this is the lemon drop. This is what it looks like, you know, and then it turns this color, and then it can actually grow bigger. This is, you know, pretty big, you know, for the most part, but they're like different sizes. This is a smaller one right here. And then of course, y'all know we have the habaneros. I'm not taking the seeds out of this one because I don't feel like it, but we're going to take the seeds out of the other one. The only reason why I'm taking the seeds out is because I'm harvesting the seeds for you guys to put it in my store. Other than that, I wouldn't take the seeds out. But if you want the peppers to not be super spicy, take the seeds out. The seeds adds to the spiciness of the pepper. Like if you're cooking and they're like pepper seeds, like the spicy peppers, if you leave the seeds in there, it will make your food super spicy. But if you don't want it to be as spicy, take the seeds out. I don't mind the spice. And then remember, you guys, what we're doing with these peppers anyway, we're using these to make the Liberian pepper sauce. So I do want them to be spicy. Also, this is a way to preserve my peppers. It could last for like a year. You can also freeze these peppers in a Ziploc bag. Like, let me show you guys what I'm doing. Here's one right here that I have in the freezer. This is, I put like a bunch of peppers in here. They're like the whole peppers. The seeds are still in there. They're not chopped up. So you could totally do this as well. And then when you're about to cook, just take 1 or 2 out, or how many you want to cook with. But if you're like me and you don't have a lot of space in your freezer, uh, do what we're about to do right now. Use your food processor, blender, whatever. Chop your peppers up and put them in a Ziploc bag and like make them flat so that they can lay on top of each other and you can put them in the freezer. It's easier to store that way. It saves on a lot of space. That's how I've been able to store all these peppers in my deep freezer. But that's why I started the birthday fund. If you see the birthday fund, I got my Cash App in the comments over there. Okay, support the birthday fund so your girl can get a bigger deep freezer. Okay, so that's my goal, is to get a bigger deep freezer so I can be able to put all of these things in there. But storing it like this is going to take up a lot of space in your freezer. So doing it this way is going to save on a lot of space. It's easier to store, and when you're about to cook, you can just break off a piece and cook with it. So, you know, do as you will. Okay. Hey, I'm not fermenting it, because what I'm going to be doing with the peppers, I'm not making hot sauce. I'm making Liberian pepper sauce, which is different than the American hot sauce. The American hot sauce is like liquefied, and you know, it's like liquid, it's in liquid form. The Liberian hot sauce is like I'm trying to think, it's like chunky. It's like chunky. So like what I'm gonna do is, when I'm making the sauce, I'm going, like these peppers that you see we're chopping up, I'm gonna fry them with like other herbs and other ingredients and things like that. So it's gonna be like a chunky sauce, but it's gonna be chopped up, you know, in like small pieces. And you could add the sauce to like anything you're eating, literally anything. Anything you want to have like a little bit of spice and flavor, you can add the sauce to it. So like chicken, whatever, anything you want. So, but yeah, that's why I'm not making that. And I'm not making chili sauce. Like for like the chili sauce and things like that, I will make some, because I have some peppers dehydrated. It's in my dehydrator. And what I'm using for like the chili sauce is like the spicy Thai peppers. I'm using the spicy Thai peppers and the cayenne pepper. So the spicy Thai, the cayenne pepper, and then I also have some paprika. I have some Hungarian paprika and Lucharo paprika. I'm gonna use that for like the pepper flakes. It's in my dehydrator, so that's what I'm gonna use that for. But like these, I'm making like pepper sauce, and the pepper sauce can last for like 6 months to a year, as long as, you know, like oil is sitting on the top, which the oil is the preservative for the pepper. I'm actually a hot sauce maker in Philippines. Ooh, that's nice. Real nice. Real nice. Hey y'all, hey y'all. All right, let's get started. I just wanted to, typically this is what like I'm doing all day if I'm not making like body butters and stuff like that. Typically if I'm not making body butters, this is what I'm doing. This has me occupied so much. So I just like to come on here and, you know, chill with you guys and do it with y'all. And, you know, have a little chatty chat with you guys, or y'all can just watch it. Watch me do what I'm doing. Alrighty. And you can also, this is another great way to like, you could, what we're doing, like how we're preserving our peppers, chopping it up and stuff like that. You can do that with onions, like any ingredients that you cook with, like herbs and things like that. So if you cook with like onions, ginger, garlic, that's what I'm actually going to be doing, is chopping them up like that and putting them in like Ziploc bags to put in the freezer. It just cut the cooking time. And y'all know we on here, we cook all the time on here, especially every Sunday. And one of the biggest things that makes the cooking process last so long is the prepping all of the veggies and things like that. So imagine when you already have these things already chopped up, you're good. So you can just go ahead and start cooking. You know what I'm saying? You know, prepping your meat and all that stuff like in advance. And I showed you guys how I prep my meat in advance. But this is just like, you know, to help you have an easier life. like my blender. This is a Ninja. It's a Ninja blender. it's like it's a Ninja, and it has like three. This one, this blender, it has like three heads. So it have this one. This is the food processor, and then it has an actual blender, and then it has a smoothie bullet, like a little smoothie bullet. And I like how it chops up the pepper, but this is how chunky. Let me bring a spoon so y'all can see. This is how chunky the peppers will look. Woo, look, woo, woo. Oh my God, this thing is so spicy, y'all. Be very careful so you don't inhale. Woo. So you don't inhale it after you open it. It's super spicy. You will be coughing, y'all. Okay, this thing is. But you know what I'm loving? The smell of the lemon drop. You could totally smell the lemon in this. I cannot wait to make this sauce. It is going to be so good. Like the fact that you could smell like the lemon in this. So this one is just like, you know, it's mixed with like the lemon drop peppers. What I'm going to do, let me go check on my kids. 1 second, y'all. Let me hear yelling. Aiden. Aiden? Do you know I can hear you up here with all that yelling? Stop all that yelling, okay? But yes, y'all, I cannot wait to make this sauce. I'm going to make. I think I'm gonna make like 2 or 3 type of pepper sauce. So one of them is gonna be strictly like the lemon drops. It's gonna be like strictly lemon drops, and then the other one is gonna be mixed with all the different type of hot peppers. Like y'all know, I got like 20 different hot peppers, and it's all gonna be mixed in together. And then I'm gonna just have some that's mixed with the Scotch bonnet and the habanero. But anyway, this is like the chunkiness of the pepper. This is what it's gonna look like in the sauce. It's gonna be like a sauce in a jar. If you're Liberian or West African, you probably know what I'm talking about, like the Liberian pepper sauce, like how we make it. And then this is also a way you could blend your peppers and stuff like that when you're gonna like season your food. If you want to like season your food in advance, like y'all, if y'all are making turkey, let me tell you guys a great marinade. Whatever marinade you choose to make, if you blend some like super spicy pepper, put it inside of the turkey skin, like inside of the skin, and let it sit for that like 7 days or however amount of days you're gonna allow your turkey to sit, because we let our turkey sit for at least a week or 2, right, in the seasoning before you actually bake it on Thanksgiving Day, because you need the flavor to be all up inside of the turkey and it not just being on top of the skin. Okay, that's how you properly marinate your turkey. You gotta let that baby sit for at least a week, you know, in its marinade. But in your marinade, if you put like mix this with like butter and some seasonings and other stuff and like put it inside of the skin, I'm trying to tell y'all, you don't have to use like a ton of this, but like just use like a good amount, just so you can get like that spiciness from the turkey. But it's not gonna be like super spicy. You don't use like too much. Just use like a ton of herbs. Add this in there. What this is gonna do, like what the peppers do, is like it traps the seasoning, like the herbs and seasonings and whatever flavors and stuff like that that you're using. The pepper traps the seasoning inside of whatever meats that you're cooking, especially if you're letting it sit for some time. And make sure you mix it up with like butter and stuff like that, so if it's sitting there when you, I'm trying to tell y'all, when y'all bake y'all turkey. I'm not cooking this year. I mean, I'm gonna make something to take with me to my aunt's house, because you know Thanksgiving Day is my birthday. So yeah, this queen don't cook on her birthday, okay? But I will make something to take to my aunt's house. But yeah, I'm not doing any turkey or anything like that. Otherwise, y'all would have been on here prepping with me probably in the last month or so if I was doing like a Thanksgiving. I need to blend this some more. But yeah, try it out, okay? Add some spicy pepper to your seasoning mix. It doesn't have to be a lot, but put it like under the skin of the turkey. Okay. Let's see. I have 8 variants of sauce. I love your blender. I already read that. Good, but pricey. Yeah, Ninja is a little pricey. But this was an investment for sure because this is something I needed for a while. My other blender gave up on me. I had it for a couple of years. So this was an investment. I mean, look at all the peppers we got to blend. Okay, we have a ton of them. Um, is that IG lemon? I don't know if it's IG lemon, but it's lemon drop. It's called lemon drop peppers. Um, can you use a mask? Yes, yes, I should be using a mask. Absolutely. I think that's IG lemon and habaneros. I'm not sure about the green ones. Are you selling those? I'm selling the seeds. They're not in my store yet, but they will be in my store by the end of this year. They're all drying and stuff, and I'm still harvesting like the seeds, you know, out of the peppers. Like I told you guys, we're gonna harvest some of the seeds today, so I will be selling the seeds. But yeah, they're probably IG lemon drop. They're lemon drop peppers. They smell amazing, and I bet it would be a great. I think there will be a great hot sauce. Like, can you imagine like a lemony hot sauce, like American hot sauce? That would be really delicious. Like if you ferment, I might ferment some of the lemon drops because I have a ton. I have a ton of lemon drop peppers. I'm about to show y'all. Let me blend this real quick. I'm gonna show y'all my lemon drop peppers. Yo, look at all this lemon drop that I have. Look at all this lemon drop. And some of them, they starting to go bad. That's why I need to take them out of here and process them. But look at all this lemon drop, y'all. And this is not it. Let me show you the other basket of lemon drop that I harvested. And the lemon drop peppers, they when you grow them, they grow really big, and you are definitely gonna get like over 1,000 peppers that season. Your harvesting season, you're gonna get over 1,000 of these. It is a lot. The pepper bush grows really, really big. But here's another basket of my lemon drops. And then what is it? Brib? How do you say your name? Is it Bribzen? When you were talking about when I was saying I was gonna make the pepper flakes. These are the Thai spicy peppers that I'm gonna make the pepper flakes with. But yeah, so I have about 2 baskets of these, and it is absolutely time. It needs to get out of here. So for some of you guys that want the seeds of these, I don't have a ton of the seeds because it's a lot of work to take the seeds out of all of these. So I don't know how many packs of seeds I'm gonna get. So when I drop them, make sure you get them if you want them, because this is a lot of work to take the seeds out of all of them. But I already have a bag full of seeds, and I don't know if I want to take the seeds out the rest. Your girl is tired, okay? But I did take out a lot of seeds out of the other harvest that I did during the year. So when I drop those on the site, if you would like them, please make sure you get them, because I'm going to be processing these with the seeds in them. Because your girl is tired, okay? But I have the seeds. I have like over 20 hot pepper seeds for you guys that I grew this year in my garden. But yes, sir. Let's see. Yeah, don't take it out. Your Ninja blender will take care of it. Yes. Yeah, it is. It's very powerful. It's a powerful machine, and I'm grateful I have it. I'm grateful I have it for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Marie and wear a mask, because that thing flew in my nose. Oh my gosh, where's my mask? I need to find a mask. That thing flew. The way the scent of these peppers came in my nose. But anyway, cheers, y'all. We're celebrating this Yancy Day, which is next week Thursday. Okay, let's make sure we don't have any fruit flies that don't fell in here. And then that's the thing, right? We're in like winter, And I'm seeing like fruit flies, and it's because I have so many vegetables sitting on my dining room table, like all these peppers. I have so many peppers and tomatoes sitting on my dining room table. So I need to hurry up and get them out of here. All right. Whew. Let me wear my gloves. I'm in my mask. Make sure y'all wearing a mask. Wearing gloves when you're dealing with peppers, especially spicy ones. Otherwise, it's over for you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Ferment lemon drops with ginger and onions, a bit of garlic, and some herbs. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the recipe. Okay, I'm not even about to play with this. Let me get a bowl. I'm gonna get a bowl and empty it in there. I'm not even about to play right now. This thing ain't about to pepper me. Okay. You ain't about to pepper me. I'm gonna get a bowl. Alright. Ooh, look at all these seeds. Cook if and adjust the salt. 1 second, let me take this out before I read that comment. Do you grow your own peppers that you use for your hot sauce? Do you grow the peppers for it, or do you source the peppers from somewhere else? Woo, y'all. Thank you, Maureen, for telling me to wear this mask because I'm still smelling it through the mask. That's crazy. I need to wear some glasses. I need to put my glasses on for my eyes to protect my eyes. But look at it, y'all. Isn't it pretty? It smells amazing. It smells amazing, y'all. Alrighty. What I love about this is that I don't have to chop up the peppers. It blends so easily. Ninja need to give me a sponsorship because I feel like I'm advertising their blender. Hey Ninja, if you see this, holler at your girl. Cook it and adjust the salt and vinegar. You could also add a bit of sugar and MSG to balance the flavor. I don't usually cook with MSG. I have a 20 kg of ghost pepper. Jesus, fermenting now. It's about 5 months now. Wow, you have to ferment it for that long? Oh my goodness. I source them. I help local farmers. Oh, that's wonderful. You should be using gas mask. Films of peppers are like oils. They can still get through with that kind of mask. See, I'm new to this, y'all. So I need to buy a gas mask, and you're not lying. It definitely gets through this for sure. It's definitely something for sure. It definitely is something. Oh my goodness. Yes, like the live, y'all. Like the live. I'm over here risking my life with all these peppers. Oh my goodness. But when I make the pepper sauce, when I make the Liberian pepper sauce, I will definitely be wearing a mask. And also, I'll be making it outside. So I'm going to buy an outside stove. That's why I'm doing a birthday fund. There's a lot of things I'm trying to get for like that I'll be using like for my garden and like what I'm trying to do for you guys. So one of the things that I'm trying to get is the deep freezer and then the like an outside stove. I'm going to get that and I'm going to make the pepper sauce outside because I don't want that smell being trapped in the house. And I do have a lot of windows in my house that I can open to air out and stuff, but I feel like it's not going to be enough, with that type of smell being trapped in here. So I will definitely be doing that for sure. I'm no longer using gas masks. I'm used to it, but my workers keep complaining. Oh wow. Oh my god. Maybe I might get to your status one day. I might get to your status one day. Alright. Spicy, spicy. Man, look at all these seeds. I wish there was like an easier way to harvest the seeds of the peppers. Do you have an easy way to harvest the seeds of the peppers? Because I do them one by one. If I had like an easy way to harvest the peppers, I would totally harvest the seeds of all these peppers for you guys. Let me see. I would totally do it for all you guys if there was an easy way. Alrighty, we getting there, y'all. We getting there. We're almost done with this batch. I'm gonna have to do this every single day. I can't do this all at once. It's just so many. Let's see what y'all talking about. Hello, Miss Yancy. I was just watching your third harvest. Awesome harvest. What state are you in? I'm in South Alabama. I'm in Maryland, DMV area. And thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. Yes. The harvest that you just got through watching, these are the peppers that we are trying to preserve. We're not going to be able to do everything today, but I just wanted to come on here with y'all. I'll probably be coming on live every day as we like try to basically process every one of the peppers or preserve every one of the peppers that you saw that I harvested on the last video, and you saw it was a ton of peppers, like hundreds of peppers that I harvested, and I can't believe like I harvested that many peppers. My God. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to, preserve some of the peppers in that video that you just watched. What I hate is the skin irritation. It lasts overnight, sometimes 3 days. Yeah. Gloves. You might want to double it up because it seems like you work with a lot of peppers. You need to wear long sleeve, double gloves, all of the above. Okay. Hire people to harvest them. I would love to be able to get some help in my garden. Unfortunately, I cannot afford it. So maybe if you guys continue to like the video, you guys continue to like the video and support my channel, and by the grace of God, one day I'll be to your level where I am able to hire people to help me in my garden. That would be a blessing because I definitely be tired. Your girl be tired. That's why I don't get out as many videos as possible to you guys, because I just be exhausted with just being a garden period and then having to film and then editing videos could take like 8 hours for one video. So it's a full-time job. So I would love to be able to get some help. So you guys support the channel however you can, and by the grace of God, I will be able to get some help. I see my local farmer hiring 2 to 5 people harvesting seeds. Wow, that's amazing. That's what I need. I need 2 to 5 people helping me harvest the seeds. Sometimes they just harvest 3 to 5 kilos. I wish. To sell it, and the rest for sauce productions. Okay. That is amazing. I would love to help. LOL. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Consider liking the video. Share it if you can. Tell YouTube to pay me, okay? Send the brands my way so your girl can make some money so we can be able to make this a well-oiled machine. That's the goal, Pray for me, y'all. We'll get there one day. Live one day at a time. There, y'all. We're almost done with chopping these up. I would love to get some help. My God. And by the way, for some of you guys that want to support my channel, you can join my membership. Um, Next year is when it's really going to be like kicking up and stuff like that. I will be having like personalized videos for people in my membership, as well as going live monthly. I'm trying to build a community in my membership for, you know, those of you guys that want to support my gardening journey and just, you know, not just support my gardening journey, but for me to also be able to help support your gardening journey, especially a lot of you guys that are beginner gardeners. If you guys want to work with me personally and stuff like that, you know, definitely join my membership. I'm trying to build like a small little garden community, you know, through my membership and stuff like that. So that's another way y'all can support my channel so that me too can get some help with taking all the seeds out. I would love to be able to hire somebody to help me in my garden. Oh my God. You guys will be getting like very, very high quality content. But I know I'll get there one day. I know I'll get there by the grace of God. Whew, there's a lot of pepper, y'all. This might be the last one, I think. I'm not sure. Let me see. I gotta empty this water out. Yeah, I think I could finish this up in here so we could get started with taking the seeds out. And my husband would totally, like, you know, help me take the seeds out, but you know, he has to work and stuff, and like I can't totally make him like my permanent help. He's already my handyman for everything I need to build in the garden. Let's see. Volunteer would be nice as well. Maybe ask your neighbor or do a sauce class. Oh, that's a great idea. Not the neighbor part, but the sauce class. If people are interested in joining with a class like that, then in the class session, let the students harvest the seeds. I love people like you. Thank you for all these wonderful ideas. That's a great idea. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna say that for sure, especially next year. So next year I'm gonna do like garden workshops. So this year I did 2 garden workshops. One was for beginner gardeners. I did it in the beginning of spring. The other one was in August for children. You know, it was like a garden and play. I partner with this nonprofit organization called Bouger Poussante, and they do like garden community workshops and things like that to bring their community together. And we did one for the kids where I taught them how to grow strawberries, and they just, you know, got to play, learning about nature, and just you know, being out there learning how to grow their own food and stuff. It was super fun. So next year, this year was like my pilot doing this. So next year I'm gonna be more intentional with doing it, probably like not weekly, but maybe like twice a month, you know, going into like garden season starting in spring. So I'll do that. And I would definitely implement your idea and probably put a feelers out there and see who's interested. So thanks for the ideas. Um, it's a blessing to have a big enough garden so you can stay away from processed food. Do you also make your own food like bread? You're probably talking about bread and your own seasonings. If you're talking about bread, um, I know how to make bread, but we don't really eat bread in my house. We're not bread people. So no, but I make my own donuts, and I haven't made that in a long time, and I will be making some for Thanksgiving. So I will be going live this week to make some donuts, some Liberian donuts for you guys. Um, Let's see. And then yes, I do make my own seasonings. I mean, I use like other seasonings and stuff. I use a ton of like herbs. I cook with a lot of herbs, so I grow a ton of herbs. And yes, I do make my own seasonings. And yes, it is absolutely a blessing. But also, don't be afraid to grow something just because you don't think you have a big enough yard or a space. If you have a patio, you could grow food on a patio and you could grow a ton of food on your patio. I should probably make a video specifically for people that have patios. But the main thing you could take away from my channel is growing vertically. So if you are in a small space, uh, you want to focus on growing vertically so that way you're able to maximize on the real estate that you do have, and you're able to grow a ton of stuff. So things like you could grow a watermelon on your patio if you're growing it vertically, meaning if you create like a trellis like for it to grow on. Things like tomatoes, so if you're growing like indeterminate tomatoes, grow it vertically on like a trellis so that your tomatoes is growing up. So remember, you always have like a maximum amount of space going up, but down is where you don't have a lot of space. So a lot of these things, if you grow it down, it's going to take up a lot of space. So if you are in a small space, you want to grow your food growing up. So growing like a lot of things going up, having it attached to stakes, having it attached to makeshift trellises and things like that. And then also it brings beauty to your patio. I mean, I know I keep saying patio, but I'm talking about like, small spaces, decks, or anything like that. Or if you stay in a townhome with a really small, space in the backyard and things like that. You could totally grow as many things as I grew in your small space if you're growing it vertically. So that's a wonderful way to grow a ton of food in a small space. So you could grow as many things as I'm growing. Um, and also, I'm not supposed to be using the amount of space that's in the backyard because my children, my priority for my backyard is for my children to have a place to play. I want, I like to encourage playing outside because when I grew up, we didn't have cell phones or anything like that. We were playing outside with our friends, and so I like to encourage that with my kids. So I like to keep like a good amount of space for my children to be able to play outside when their friends come over. And if once in the blue moon, if I have an event, I want to have sitting space. Even though the garden is pretty, when it's, thriving, but then, during the down season, everything is brown. So, it looks terrible. So, I like to keep like a good amount of space for, stuff like that. Let's see. Let me read these last comments before I continue blending. It's okay. I already read that. People can pay you for a hot sauce making class. Yeah, thank you. That's a wonderful idea. That's definitely a great way to raise money for all the things that I need because I need so many things. It's like for just preserving, processing, and things for my gardening. So that's definitely a great way to raise money for that. Uh, Hey there. Hey, Ray of Sunshine. Good for you. Gloves and masks. I'm going to hire my kids. First chore, go out there and refresh my garden dirt. Okay, so I don't know how old your kids are, but my daughter, she's such a great help. She's wonderful. She loves helping me, but she does get tired. So, I don't like forcing them. I want them to want to help, and she helps me a lot. My son, which is a little older, that should be helping me, like he likes the idea of helping me in a garden, and then he realizes it's tedious work, and he's like, mommy, I think I just want to go play. Farmers market, yep, preserving peppers is easy. Whew. All right, y'all, let me finish strong. Let me finish strong. Thank you guys so much for all the wonderful ideas. I can't wait to show you guys how I make the pepper sauce. I cannot wait to show y'all. Mm-mm. These seeds are flying everywhere. That's amazing, Graceburg. You must have a really big company. I pray to get to your level. That's the goal. It's a blessing to be able to, know how to do these things, especially like my for me, my biggest flex is not only am I going to be creating like a cultural thing from my culture, like the Liberian pepper sauce, but I'm also using ingredients straight out of my garden. Like the peppers I'll be using is coming out of my garden, and when it's sold out, it's sold out. All right, y'all. This is the last batch, and then we're gonna put it in the Ziploc bag, and then we're gonna start taking out the seeds. Gonna start taking out the seeds. I can't wait to see you go live more. I like your live. Oh, you like my live? I like to go live a lot too, but this past week, I haven't been like feeling well. That's why you really haven't been seeing me like that. Your girl has been laying on the couch, going through it. Ooh. Yo, I could still smell this pepper through the I can still smell the pepper through the what's this thing called? Mask. Woo. This smells amazing though. The lemon drop, oh my god, I really love the lemon drop. It smells amazing. This is gonna taste so good on some fish. Oh my god. This lemon drop pepper on some fish. Ooh, that's gonna be good. On any kind of seafood. It smells so good. Alrighty. Whew. I'm so glad I'm done with that. That was a lot. Alright. Let's come and put this baby in the Ziploc bag. But Kenia, I'm definitely gonna go live more for sure. Where do you I have 2 workers, I have total 3 employees, including me. I'm trying to be like you. Brimson, I'm trying to be like you. Kania said, where do you get your gardening supplies from? I get mine mainly from the Dollar Tree and my soils from Dollar General. Um, Supplies, so things like the soil. I don't know if you guys watched my video from earlier this year, but I got my soil from a landscaping company. Y'all see that I have a ton of grow bags. I probably have like over 50 grow bags in the back in my backyard. And so that's a ton of grow bags I have to fill up. And I have some raised beds. So I get my soil from this year I got it from a landscaping company, and they give it to you in a what is it called? Like yard. They give you like the soil by the yard. So this year I got about 3 yards of soil to fill up everything or to top off everything. But prior to that, when I first started, I got it from places like Lowe's and Home Depot and stuff like that. That's where I got it from. But a great place to get it from is Costco. If you have a Costco membership, get your soil from Costco. The bags are bigger and it's cheaper. So, and I showed you guys earlier this year that I went to like all the different stores, garden center to compare the prices of things. Costco, great price on their soil for sure. And then I also had worm castings, because you know I use worm castings as a fertilizer. Cheaper, and the bags are bigger in Costco as well. So check out Costco. I think you'll save. Costco, you get more bang for your buck, kind of thing. Uh, how long did it take you to get to where you are today, or when you first started gardening? What did you first start planting? Well, this is my 3rd year in gardening. When I first started, I could take this off. The films are gone. Plus, whew, this is making me hot. Let me sip real quick. Cheers to Miss Yancy Day. um, this is my 3rd year. When I first started, I started with tomatoes, corn, okra. I don't think I did bell peppers. Did I do bell peppers? No, I didn't do bell peppers. It was too late in the season. So I did tomatoes, corn, and okra. And the corn and the okra was a fail because it was my first time. I didn't realize that I'm not the only one that lived in my home or around my property. I had neighbors that have their entire family that live in my backyard, aka the squirrels, aka the birds, all the groundhogs, their mama, their grandparents, their great grandmas, all the generations, they all live in my backyard. So I didn't realize all of the outside elements that were going to impact my garden and what I needed to do to protect it so that I could actually have a harvest. So things like the corn and the okra, they were gone immediately because the outside family members ate them all. But for some reason, they left the tomatoes alone. And I realized that everybody in my neighborhood, like on my block, they all grow a ton of tomatoes. So I think the animals were sick and tired of tomatoes because they have everybody that grow tomatoes so they could go destroy theirs, and they left mine alone, apparently. But I guess I was the one that was being special, growing something different, and I was trying to grow corn and okra. And so, yeah, that was a disaster. They ate them all. I needed to figure out how to protect my garden from animals that year. But the tomatoes did excellent. I got tons of tomato that year, and I felt like I was the tomato queen. But so that was the first thing that I grew that year, and then also things like the peppers I was just telling you about, it didn't work out because I started later on in the summer. So when I started gardening, I didn't realize all the research I really had to do to make this work. All I thought was you have a plot with soil and you put the seeds and you're good to go. And that wasn't the case. I needed to do a lot of research on what it is I wanted to grow, what conditions it take for it to grow, the period of time it needs to grow to even produce a fruit or a veggie. So my first year was all about learning, was learning about all the things that I wanted to grow, all the things I wanted to eat, and how long it took, the conditions, and all of those things. So I would say your first year, try to grow maybe two, maximum, I would say three things, and let that be your trial so that you don't fail too hard because gardening can get expensive and you don't want to waste your money. So I would say try with like two to three things your first year and then see how that works. Do all the research for it and see what it takes to grow it. And then you'll be more prepared for the following year because now you'll be like, okay, so this is how this did, and this is what I'm gonna do different or the same next year. And then now you can start adding things on and seeing the load. And then also, it's not even like what it takes. Like it's also what it takes on your body. You being out there, you caring for it, going outside, checking to see if something is eating it. All of the work it takes to actually growing that. You want to make that your first year being. So if you grow like more than three things, I feel like it could be very taxing on your body because it can get exhausting and you don't want to overwhelm yourself. So don't overdo it. Your first year, use your first year as a trial and error, do a lot of research, and then move forward. And then the following year, challenge yourself with something different. But above anything that I just said, whatever it is that you're choosing to grow, make sure it's something that your family eat. Make sure it's something that you eat. Make sure it is something that you don't want to go to the grocery store for anymore. And then try to grow that. Don't just grow anything that looks easy to grow. For example, people think growing things like squash, cucumbers, stuff like that. They like to go that route. And those things still, they have their own qualms about growing them. So, but it grows pretty fast. It has a short growing window where it can produce a fruit. Like if you're growing a cucumber from seed to fruit, it can take about 30 to 40 days. They grow super quick. So people like to grow those because because of the short growing time, but it also takes a lot for it to grow. And then now they have a surplus of something they don't really eat, and it's like you wasted all your money on soil, cost, fertilizer, your time on something that you're really not even going to eat. You're going to be forcing it on your neighbors, So those are some of the tips I would give about your first year of growing. Make sure y'all liking the live, y'all. Make sure y'all liking the live. I followed you on Instagram using my hot sauce page. Ooh, I can't wait to check it out. Let's see. I'm trying to be like you, but I don't have a green thumb, so I can't grow peppers. Yes, you can. I don't know how long you've been following my channel, but actually I feel like I need a review of all of you guys that's been following me since the beginning of this spring to now. Y'all need to give me a review on your garden. Like, how did it go? Because we pretty much did this together. I started from seeds to fruit. Like, we started our seeds together all the way till now. So if you was following my journey, we were doing it together. And I would love to have some of you guys in the comments let us know how did it go for you. Like, what was the pros and cons of your season growing with me. And also don't forget, y'all, I have a garden workshop. Not garden workshop. Why I keep saying garden workshop? A garden group on Facebook. That's where a lot of us, like, that's our little community in there. That's where I post when I drop a video, pictures of my harvest, when I'm going live, all of those things. And it's not just about me posting stuff for y'all. That's also a place for you guys to feel comfortable to share your gardening journey. There's no judgment. There's no expert in there. I mean, there might be, but there's no judgment. Like, we're all on the same journey of trying to grow our own food. Okay, so you guys utilize the Facebook garden group. It's called Sow Something, Grow Something, the Miss Yancey Gardening Network. It's on Facebook. And if y'all check under any of my videos on my channel, the link is in the description. So make sure you guys go in there and let us know about your gardening journey this year. Okay. Yes, you can absolutely grow peppers. I think peppers is probably one of the easiest things to grow. It's just that it takes a long time and a lot of people don't have the patience for how long it takes to grow peppers. Peppers are one of those things that they're the bougie auntie in the garden. They take their time and you are going to wait on them. They're not going to rush for nothing. But when they show up, okay, they show up, okay? Like they take their time. They might take their time getting ready, getting dressed, you know, preparing for the event. But when they arrive, you know that's the auntie that you want at the party, right? You know, that's the favorite auntie. That's the cool auntie. That's what the peppers are in the garden. They're the cool aunties. They're the bougie aunties. They take their time. They're not rushing for nobody. And they will arrive when they're ready to arrive. And you will know that they are there. Because when they arrive, there's a surplus, okay? Everything is better because now it's like there's an over surplus of them. And that's how peppers are. And with that type of knowledge, knowing that peppers take a long time to grow, you have to be very strategic with when you start the seeds indoors. You have to start the seeds indoors. You have to start growing them indoors so that by the time it is warm outside, they have already been at a really good size and they're mature enough to go in the ground. So once you plant them in the ground, you should start seeing some type of peppers growing within like the next month because you've already jump started their seeds and their growth indoors. So if you're with me next year, you will be starting peppers with me. I start my peppers in February, depending, I don't know what zone you're in. I'm in zone 8B or 8A, 8B, and I start my peppers in February. I start the seeds in February, and I put them inside the garden in May. So it has a long growing time indoors. So by the time it go outside in May into the ground, the roots are mature, they're strong, and they're ready to actually start producing. Okay? So don't ever say you can't. I'm not an expert. I'm not a pro. I've just been doing this long enough and to understand what it takes to grow each of the veggies that I grow, and I'm able to bring that information to you. So if I can do it, it's very cliche. I know people are like, if I can do it, you can do it. But no, honestly, if I can do it, you can absolutely do it. And I try to make it as easy as possible for you to follow on this channel. I'm very detailed. I'm very thorough. Some people have an issue with how thorough I am because I do explain it like ABCs. And if you're somebody who don't like to learn that way, because I assume that people want to learn something like me. If you don't understand something, if I don't understand something, I want somebody to explain it to me like they're explaining it to a child so that I can understand what they're talking about. And when I'm starting like seeds and things like that, even down to I teach you how to germinate the seeds, how to make the germination go faster. And the pro about starting your pepper seeds early is that if they're not a viable seed or if they do not germinate, you're able to restart without losing so much time. So stick with me and you too will be a pepper queen or king, okay? Let's see. I like helping small gardens and farmers. That's wonderful. Let's connect. I can help you with your product. Okay, I will definitely hit you up. Okay, I will hit you up on Instagram. Thank you. I finally caught a live. Hey, peace in my garden. Welcome. Thanks for catching the live. You gotta charge your iPad?
Yes, it's at 5%.
Okay, baby, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, that's it. Let's see. Gloria said, that's great. I'm still learning myself. Also, I have really learned a lot this year watching other YouTubers, even though my space is very limited to, I'm using grow bags, buckets, and kiddie pool. Okay. Hey, you gotta start from somewhere, even if your space is limited. I don't know if you're here earlier, but you know, one of the things I said was if you are growing in like a small space, grow vertically, let it grow up. That maximize your real estate and you're able to grow more things because everything is growing up rather than horizontally. And now you're able to stack more bags close to each other. So that's a great way. Kania, thank you so much for the 10 jewels that you sent. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of you guys that support my channel. Y'all do know I have a birthday fund going on. So thanks for contributing to my birthday fund. I'm trying to get a deep freezer and a outside stove. So thank you so much for contributing to that. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to everyone that liked the video so far. I appreciate you. Brib Zen says, so you are also growing fruits. Yes. So I have two apple trees. I have a peach tree, but they haven't bear fruit yet. Those two trees haven't bear fruit, but what has bear fruit is grapes. I have, by the way, speaking of grapes, I harvested the seeds for you guys. For some of you guys that were asking for my Concord grapes, I grow Concord grapes. So I grow two kinds of grapes. I think they're both Concord grapes. Are they? Yeah, they're both Concord grapes, but one is white, and then the purple, delicious, super sweet. That grape is so delicious. So I have those grape seeds. I harvested it for you guys, and I make grape jelly with the grapes. If you guys were wondering what I did with the grapes, so I grow grapes. I grow blueberry, but the blueberry bear fruit. But before I get to it, the birds they attack it. But I'm okay with them eating the blueberries as long as they leave the rest of my garden alone. This year I grew watermelon. I grew watermelon last year as well, and then I grow a ton of what are those melons? Cantaloupe. Yeah, I grew a ton. When I say I grew a ton of cantaloupe this year, y'all, I grew so much cantaloupes. I have those seeds as well for y'all. I think that's about it when it comes to fruit that I grow. Watermelon, cantaloupes, um, grapes. I have apples and peach. So the apples and the peach tree, they're in the front of my house. They're not in the back of my garden. So, because I don't have space in my backyard, so I have them in the front of my house. Kenia said, this was my second year gardening, and the only con was my dad messing with my garden. Some things couldn't grow because he was messing with, especially the sunflowers. I was looking forward to that. Dang. Tell your dad to stop messing up your garden. 1 second, let me plug my computer in. Tell your dad to stop messing up your garden, man. Oh my gosh, y'all. And speaking of sunflowers, I grew what are those sunflowers called? Those like super big sunflowers. What is it called? Like the giant sunflowers. I grew like the super big, huge sunflowers, and I harvested the seeds. It's currently drying. So I'm gonna have that in my store as well. Those sunflower seeds, they're so beautiful. And I grew them with my peppers. I grew them in the same bed as my peppers. Can you say the con was I bought my own supplies this year with my own money, and I also got bird feeders. I love them. The con is buying it with your own money. That's funny. That's the con for me too, girl. Oh, that's funny. Brisbane says, since you have fruits, you can also make a vinegar making class using fruits, making spicy vinegars as well. Sell them. That's why we're gonna talk, because you got all these wonderful ideas, but the only issue here is it's just me. So all of those things sound wonderful, and I'm not trying to overwhelm myself, because gardening itself is very overwhelming because of the amount of things that I grow. I grow a ton of stuff, and I'm gonna need some help. So I think my goal is next year, when I do like some of these classes, like my my gardening workshops, just teaching people how to grow their own, start their own garden and stuff like that. My goal is to save that money to put it towards getting some help, and then being able to find a way to maximize on that. I have my seeds. Gloria said I have my seeds from my peppers. When is the best time to start to germinate for the spring? Gloria, what zone are you in? It depends on what zone you're in. I'm in zone 8A, 8B. I start my germination in the beginning of, like, the first week of February. I start germinating them the first week of February. So it depends on what zone you're in. So the reason I'm asking about the zone is because if you have like a short growing window, like some people they're in zone 4, for example, right? If you're in zone 4, that's like one of those, maybe like, is that Alaska? I wouldn't even really know, what the temps are over there and how long of a summer, depending on how long your summer is. Um, because peppers, they're heat loving plants, they need the heat. So if you're somebody who if you have like a short growing window or summer, then you should start your seeds like if you was in like a zone 4 or something, 4 to 6, I would say start the germination like the end of December or January. But like if you're in like a zone like me, like 7, if you're in like a 7 to 8 and up, 7 to 8, I would say start in February. Oh, you're in 9. That means you must have a long growing season. You're lucky. You can start your seeds if you can start your seeds as early as February, and even though that's early for you because you're in 9, but that's gonna make sure that you actually get peppers in the summertime. You're actually gonna be harvesting peppers in the summer rather than fall, because a lot of people they start harvesting in fall. But you can start. I would say you should start in the middle of February or like the end of February. Start your seeds. Uh, Kania said, you said you have your own skincare line, right? I have a bank account. I can buy some depending on how much they cost. Kania, I do have a skincare line. The links they're attached to this live right now, and you can also see them in my shop on my channel. And they're on sale right now because it's my birthday. I'm doing a birthday sale, so they're all 30% off. So anything you get from there is gonna be all 30% off. But when you add it to your cart, that's when you see the discount being added to it. There's no code that's needed or anything like that. So, and then also the seeds, they're 50% off right now. So if you guys want any seeds, the seeds that I've been harvesting now, you're not going to see them on there. But the seeds from earlier this year, the seeds that I harvested from last year, they're on there and they're all 50% off right now. And it's for my birthday. Like, I don't do Black Friday stuff because my birthday is always around Black Friday, Thanksgiving. So I call it the Miss Yancey birthday sale because it's my birthday. So yeah, take advantage of the sale if you're interested. But they're all linked. They're all linked to this video here, or you could see them in my shop on my channel. Do a small batch. I started mine selling to friends and families. I started making 30 to 50 bottles per batch. Brisbane, I'm gonna email you to learn more. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your help. You're welcome, Gloria. Is it hot in the basement?
Yes, it's really hot.
Okay,
I'm sweating.
So turn the heater off. Why do you have the heater on if it's hot? Turn the heater off, okay? If it's hot in there. But yeah, so make sure you guys take advantage of the sale, y'all. But I'm gonna be going live probably every day this week because we're celebrating my birthday and I'm trying to hurry up and preserve all of these peppers. And I'm praying that my birthday fund, I'm able to buy a deep freezer. That would be amazing. That's what I really want. I want a deep freezer for my birthday. I want a deep freezer and an outside stove. I also created like an Amazon wish list. I can share with you guys if you guys would like to support me that way too. But it's pretty much like stuff that I need for my gardening stuff. But I appreciate you guys though. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I can't believe how much peppers that I have to put away. I cannot believe. Bridzen, send me an email, okay? Send me an email and I will connect with you when I have the chance. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but I will connect with you. Send me an email. My email is info.michelleyancey at gmail.com. Let's see. Let me make sure that's my email, child. Because I'm always giving the wrong email to people. Yep. info dot Michelle Michelle Yancy at gmail.com. I'll probably let me put it in the chat. Send me an email and I'll connect with you soon. Hey, no one. Okay, you just DM me. Okay, I'll check your DM. You said you're in Canada. Ooh, child. It is hot. Are you here to watch the live, or are you worried about my hair? Why are you worried about my hair? Oh, you're in the Philippines? Okay. No one. Why you worried about my hair? You trying to pay for my hair to get done for my birthday? Why you worried about my hair? Yeah. You are in a tropical area. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Why they look like that's what they look like. That's what they look like, no one. I braided it. I put it in some braids and then I unravel it. That's how they look like that. I need to get my hair done for my birthday though, because your girl gotta be cute, okay? Alrighty, y'all. Whew. I am done. Alright. Let me get a marker. To be honest, they look good, but I don't know why. Okay. Thank you. I just braided it. Hey, Brisbane, I'm definitely not gonna have time after my live. After my live, I'm going to go and lay down because your girl is tired. Okay. I'm still recovering, so I'm about to go lay down. But when I have some time, I will definitely shoot you an email. Okay. Send me an email. Hey, just jokes. I'm gonna prepare to I'm about to go get some rest. I thought I was gonna be able to be live with you guys longer, but I think I need to go lay down. I'm kind of feeling a little tired. Ooh, all right, so we're gonna put habanero. What's the other one in here? Scotch bonnet and lemon drop. Lemon drop. and Scotch bonnet. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. This is what I do. I am going to now put this in my freezer. Hopefully I got space to put this in there. And I'm probably going to be pulling this out at the end of this year or early, not early, but probably next year because next month probably going to be super busy. So next year, January, is when I'll start making the pepper sauce for you guys, and we're definitely gonna make it together. I told you guys to let me know in the comments if I should go live and make the pepper sauce or if I should make a video for you guys. So let me know in the comments, okay? So this is what they look like. It smells amazing and it is so delicious. I can't wait to make this for y'all. Woo, I'm so tired, y'all. I thought I was gonna be able to come on here with you guys and harvest some seeds of the peppers, but I guess I'm not 100% as I thought I was. I need to go and lay down. I'm really tired. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. We usually cook on Sunday, but I don't think I'm going to be cooking this Sunday because of how much, things I have to preserve. So this Sunday, I'm not sure if we're going to cook, but I will be going live doing this for sure. So stay tuned. I will be letting you guys when I go live inside of my Facebook garden group, and then in the I'll be letting you guys know when I'm going live in the garden group on Facebook, and then I will also be letting you guys know in the community post. So keep your notifications on. I hope you guys are subscribed to my channel already. If you're not, please go and subscribe so you can get the notifications for when I go live. I will be going live tomorrow, and I will be going live the following day. So I probably will be going live every single day until my birthday, and I will be going live a little bit on my birthday because we got to celebrate for a little bit and, hang out with some of you guys for Thanksgiving and, just share why I'm grateful other than it being my birthday, okay? So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go get some rest. I'm really tired, and Bribson or, shoot me an email. I'll check your DMs when I possibly can. I'm not guaranteeing when I can get to you, but stay tuned for that, okay? All right. Thank you guys for being on here with me tonight. I am about to go get some rest. All right. But the date, ha ha ha. Just let me know when you are free. Okay, I will. I'll let you know. Bribson. What's your actual name, Bribson? Gloria said, I know you should mention on your last video of your third harvest that you were going to get rid of a lot of your strawberry plants. Yeah, I wish I could get a lot of them from you. Where are you located? Where are you located? Let me know where you're located. Shoot me an email if you would like to pay for the postage. I can mail it to you. If you pay for the postage, I can mail a lot of it to you for free. You just gotta pay for the postage. So shoot me an email if you truly want it, and I can get it to you. It's Bribs. Okay. And what would it cost to ship them to me? Just let me know and get you some rest. Okay, I don't know, but I'll check for you. Send me an email just so I'm aware that I should find out on Monday. On Monday, I could go to the post office and just see how much it will cost or whatever. Also, depending on where you live, it's probably going to determine how much it costs. And I'll ship it to you. No problem, because I am getting rid of those. It's too many they want to go outside, right? They have to water their plants. They have to check on it. So, yeah, absolutely. You can't hear me. What? You can't hear me? Can anybody else hear me? Why can't you hear me? Let me check, y'all. I'm about to hang up on y'all. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Why can't you hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Whew, I am tired. All right, I need to go lay down. All right, if you guys can't hear me, I'm sorry, but I am going to go. Oh, okay. Gloria said she can hear me. All right, Gloria, shoot me an email and just remind me that you want the strawberry plants and put in. Please find out how much it costs to ship, and I'll let you know, and then you can just send it to my Cash App, and then I will. I'll ship it to you. I'll go out there and ship it to you. No problem. But I don't know what zone you live in, but you will absolutely have to like put it in some soil. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys later, okay? I'm tired. Good night, y'all. I love you guys. Thanks for spending your evening with me. And Bribs, you're in the Philippines, so it's probably in the morning to you. So I'll catch you guys later, okay? Thank you so much. And cheers to all my Sag. I know there's no wine in here, but cheers to my Sag. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, okay? Let me go get some rest. Love y'all. Good night. Oh, remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Happy gardening. Bye, y'all. Good night, y'all. Good night, good night. Let me share the links for the seeds and the natural skincare products with y'all. So if you guys are interested, so let me share the link for the seeds with you guys. For some of you guys that would like to get some seeds, here's the link for the seeds, and then here's the link for the natural skincare products for some of you guys that would like some. And remember, they're on sale. 50% off the seeds, 30% off the skincare products. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Good night. Love you guys. Bye, y'all. And thank you guys so much that send me, I think it was a super chat or send me some coins and stuff. I appreciate you guys. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, you live in Ozark. Okay. All right. Good night, y'all.